Hey guys, I'm Rob Shoecraft with Three Storm Fitness. Thank you very much for tuning in. Tonight, I'm getting ready for bed. I'm not. It's about 7 o'clock, but I want to go over some more bedtime routines, some recent gear I've started wearing in the last year or so. Kind of a routine to add to my routine that I've already talked about. The foam rolling and the gut smashing and the cold showers. This is some stuff I add to it to get even weirder and freak my wife out even more. But more importantly, I get a better night's sleep, and that's what I'm after. The more you can optimize your sleep, the more you can optimize everything else in your life. That's true. All right, so I just want to go over a few things. First, I want to point out I have a male nightgown on. I dressed up for the video today. My grandfather-in-law gave me this from his own collection. It's easily in my top 20 male nightgowns that I own, and has a flap in the back. I don't know what flaps in the back are for. Anyways, let's get started. So what I do first. So this whole thing is to a lot of what I'm doing here is to free up my nasal passages and force myself to breathe through my nose. Breathing through your nose, it helps increase circulation. It's been shown to help with relaxation, improve the parasympathetic, man, I don't know why I screw those up, parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest, which is obviously very important when you're sleeping in bed or wherever else. So the first thing we want to do, I like to loosen things up. So I take some peppermint extract oil. This is, I think, doTERRA, and I just put it on a swab here, and I jam it up my nose, and I spread it around there. There you go. We'll do the next one. Honestly, I don't really put it on a cotton swab. I usually just wash my hands, put it on my finger, and just jam my finger up my nose, like Shel Silverstein's sharp tooth snail style. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, you guys don't want to see that. You just want to know that I do it. All right, you don't want to see it. So I'm gonna take the other end, not the one I just used on my nose. I'm gonna put that in some coconut oil. Coconut oil. We're gonna keep things nice and moist, if you will, in the nose. We don't want to get dried out, especially as we approach these winter months. So I'm gonna just really cake that in there. Now, if you are using your finger. If you are using your finger to do this, you can really get in there and open things up. It's almost like a form of rolfing, if you know what that is. Really just get in and have fun with it. Enjoy it. You're about to go to sleep. It's fun. All right, so I got that going. So I'm already breathing better. That peppermint oil is sweet. It's like as effective as Vicks, except it smells better. Then I take a Breathe Right strip. Got one of these Breathe Right strips. I'm sure you've seen these before. I ordered a big case of them off of Amazon. Kind of like a Band-Aid. You get to rip a Band-Aid off your face every morning. That's another great perk wearing these. You put it on your nose like that. Sometimes it has a little trouble staying on there, but it still does a good job. You can feel the immediate improvement already. It's pulling your nasal passages apart. Super duper. It stays on there really well. Like I said, it kind of hurts taking it off in the morning if you just rush into it and rip it off like I did the first several dozen times. Since then, I've gotten smarter and started putting warm water on it. But now then for this next one, you know what? We'll save this for last because it's super. Then I like to take earplugs. I like to sleep with one earplug, so that I can hear stuff, bumps in the night and that kind of thing. Hear the kids crying. Bumps in the night, I pull up my strap, lay them busters down. No one's a good shot by a guy wearing a male nightgown. But anyways, it is important to still hear stuff, so I like to sleep with one earplug in and kind of have like my empty ear, so to speak, on the pillow. I'm a side sleeper. So you squeeze it up, you know how to put an earplug in. Put that in your ears. I'm going to leave it out because I want to be able to talk. And I'll talk at a reasonable volume. I'm already loud enough. And then I take my night mask. I'm serious. I really do want to do all this. Before. My wife, she's a good sport. Put it on, cover up. This blocks out just about all light that my eyes can pick up. There are some studies that have shown that you actually have some photoreceptors in your skin that can pick up light. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't really battle those lights and photoreceptors in my skin, but I do stick to the night mask. I picked this up at CVS. It's very silky. It's beautiful. It's like $2.50 or something. You can get really nice ones online if you want to, but this does the trick. And then, lastly, I picked up this little trick from listening to Steve Maxwell talk about it. And this really freaked my wife out. She was like, when she woke up in the morning, she was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing now?" So you put tape over your mouth. I think just take an athletic tape. Just relax your lips. Relax them. Like that. You've got tape over your mouth. You tape your mouth shut. You got all these geared up nostrils. Now you could breathe through your nose. Now you have to breathe through your nose. And you kind of look, when I put all this gear, when I all this stuff on, I kind of look like I'm getting ready for a sleepover at Buffalo Bill's house. I also put a bunch of lotion on my skin so I don't get the hose again. But anyways, that is what I do. That's honestly almost every night. Some nights, I don't know, if I'm running low on breathe right strips or something, or if, I don't know, if I'm just super tired, I just hop in bed. I don't put a bunch of the stuff on. But most nights I really do, after I get out of my cold shower and tear my gut up with a little princess ball and roll on a PVC pipe for a little while, I put all that crap on me, and it really does seem to help. Placebo or not, I get a lot of benefit out of it. You might not want to put all this stuff on your face and head and everything at once, but try it out. Pick and choose. See how it feels for you, and let me know. Please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to my videos. Have a great night's sleep, and thank you very much for watching.